Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about some of the people, all right? So, who we talking about today? Let's just talk about him. All right, so this is according to Hollywood Unlocked. Orlando Brown reportedly joining the cast of Zeus Network's Bad Boys Club. Zeus Network is reportedly adding a familiar face to its Bad Boys Club cast, and it's someone who kind of already lives up to that title. A close source shared that the former Disney Channel star Orlando Brown is the entertainer who is expected to be the new guy on the show. As many know, the troubled star has made headlines recently over his legal problems that have sent him to the slammer. As we previously reported, Orlando Brown found himself back in cuffs 2 months ago following a DV incident. He was released last Friday after posting a bond, and we're learning that Zeus Network actually stepped in to help him get out as part of a deal. Now, as interesting as it sounds, there are currently no further details on how involved Orlando will be on the show or what viewers will see. I think Zeus Network is trash. Um, I have subscribed before when I did the reviews over. Remember when they did the conversation with Princess Love and Ray J? I remember I subscribed because I needed to watch the show to review it. And I remember when I was talking about an incident that I saw happen online. Remember when they were talking about when they had the Bad Boys Club LA? One of the straight guys on the show was saying that like the white gay guy was dancing on him or something like that, girl. And I was like, girl, that's a lot because gay guys just don't walk up to straight guys dancing on them. I don't care what y'all say. And so I was like, girl, let me go see this for myself. And because I wanted to see the full. And so I was like, girl, I gotta pay this $3.99 or $4.99. I paid it again. And then after that, I never watched an episode of Bad Boys LA except for what I needed to see in order to have a conversation about it. If this is true, you know how people would say that Mona Scott Young exploited, the folks over there in Love and Hip Hop, and I believe it. I do believe that to a certain degree. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't, but I also believe that some of those folk, they signed up for what they wanted to sign up for. This right here, if this is true, like talk about exploitation. Like y'all know that this man is not in the best state when it comes to his mental health. Why would you sign him up to be on television? And y'all are going to go and watch. Girl, that's the gag. Like, this man does not need to be on our television screens. He doesn't. It's the same way I felt like when people were running around here getting Kanye to do interviews. Why are y'all having Kanye on y'all shows? Y'all know what y'all doing. Zeus is probably one of the most y'all talked about Mona Scott Young. That dude over there, the gay one, is he gay? I done made that man gay. The one who run the whole network, what's his name? I don't know. Is he gay? They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Um, Mona Scott Young ain't got nothing on him. Girl. Because at least with Love and Hip Hop and the stuff that Mona Scott Young touched, from what I understand, was really like Love and Hip Hop. I ain't gonna say that's the only thing she touched. But the only thing that I remember in reality TV, I'll say, is a Love and Hip Hop. When Mona Scott Young was over there, girl, at least some of the stories were like, oh, okay. It was still ghetto and some would consider it trash, but it was still like, oh, okay. Like, girl, everything that is put out on Zeus is just complete utter trash. Girl, I saw a clip online of the Baddies South. and one of the girls, Low, I think she was on like one of the original. I think she was like, I ain't gonna say she's the original bad girl, but I think she was on Bad Girls Club. Lauren, I don't know them girls' name, girl. They just be fighting. They just be fighting. Like you know when we have these conversations about like the Real Housewives, like I know that on the Real Housewives, their nerves are bad because they know that anytime there's a group scene, somebody about to tell your business, you about to have to fuss and cuss and read somebody and all that stuff. But then when you think about what's going over there on Baddies, girl, you know over there you about to get popped in your face. Like, girl, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking the girls' nerves be bad on Potomac and Atlanta, and the other was, girl, y'all nerves have to be shook over there on Zeus. Because you know that at any moment, for whatever reason, somebody gonna pop you in your face. I saw one of the clips, the girl, the Krishan girl. She was late to something. I don't know. I was in and out of the clip. She was late to something, and one of the girls was addressing, I guess addressing the fact that she was late. And all of a sudden, girl, Krishan just got up and popped the girl in her face. What is this? I was like, girl, I could not be on no show like that. Girl, I would never sign up to do no Bad Boys, nothing. Girl, just to be fighting all day? All day? Girl, first of all, girl, I'm an old punk. Girl, I ain't got no business out there, girl, trying to fight y'all. And then, girl, speaking of old, then Tommy. From Love and Marriage, Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She's on there too. Y'all, y'all want to be too famous for me. Like, at whatever cost. I want to be rich. Y'all want to be. I want the money. Y'all want the fame. This is it. We not even the same. Girl, we not even the same. I want the money. Y'all want the fame. I'm not doing all that. Not for a little bit of money, anyways. It's one thing for you to sign up for what the girls do over there on Potomac in Atlanta, right? Because you know, as long as you ain't got no Portia or Monique around, then you good to go. Okay, so it's one thing for you to sign up for what they do over there, girl, just to argue, fuss, and fight. Girl, it's a whole other ball game when you signing up to be over here, girl. And the girls is punching you in your face, girl, grabbing you by your little 2-inch ponytail, girl, dragging, girl, pulling your tracks out, girl, scratching your eyeballs. Girl, grabbing you by grabbing you by the back of your neck. Girl, grabbing you by your ankles and dragging you across the house. Girl, it's a lot. Girl, your titties popping out. Girl, your nipples everywhere. Girl, that girl titties is just everywhere. I say your titties just out, mom, but just girl. It's like, girl, you can't, girl. You knew you had to have known that when you signed up to be on this show, girl, you was gonna be fighting. So why did you wear the top? Because the top she had on, it was like. It was kind of like a bathing. It was like made like a 2-piece, like a bra kinda. It wasn't made like a bra, but I'm just trying to give you like paint the picture. You know how a bra is cut like right here, but you know that's how it basically was. So and all this right here was like out. So it was like she had like on a jumpsuit. It was like a jumpsuit, but it was shorts. But this part right here was cut out. So it's like basically you see the bottom of her breast and then like her stomach. So basically, you could do like this, and she could, you know, her breast would pop out. So I was like, girl, you don't walk in this house wearing that outfit, knowing you was going to fight. Girl, you should have put on a t-shirt and put it in a knot in the back, and girl, some Converse and some leggings, cause that's what I would have to wear every day. Cause you know you gonna have to wake girl, you have to wake up, girl. Girl, can you imagine being in the kitchen trying to fix you a bowl of cereal and somebody coming and grab your ponytail? Girl, you can't even eat no cereal. Girl, you in the bathroom trying to brush your teeth, and girl, somebody come in and throw some water in your face, and girl start heating you in your face. Girl, that show is a mess. And I get it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. We all find entertainment in what we find entertainment in, right? I was a big fan of Love and Hip Hop at one point, and there were plenty of people out there who thought the people like me and some of y'all were trash for watching that trash, and we didn't care, and we still watched it anyways, right? But I just feel like, girl, Zeus is a whole nother that over there on Zeus. That's just a whole nother situation. Like, there's no ifs ands buts about it that they really exploit people over there. But I mean, it is what it is, girl. Anyways, Baby Blue reveals he was released from prison early under Trump's First Step Act and announced his official name change to Big Money Blue. Baby Blue was released from prison after serving a sentence for a 24 million PPP loan scam. Now, see, this is the thing, right? So he got out of prison after a year. I think he was supposed to serve like 20 months or 24 months or something like that. And he got it after a year or 20 months. Hold up, let me see if it says. Oh yeah, okay. So Blue turned himself into authorities on February the 7th, 2022, and despite being sentenced to 20 months in prison, he has been released exactly 1 year later. In an exclusive statement to the Shade Room, Blue revealed that his early release was granted under the First Step Act, which was introduced by Donald Trump back in 2018. The act allows eligible inmates to participate in reduction programs and earn credits towards early release. I mean, girl, let me say something. From what I understand, because I know some of y'all, from what I understand, from what I was trying, because I was like, girl, I know he didn't. I remember us talking about this. I don't think that he had the full 24 million. I think, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I read, I think that he took it. I think that he scammed allegedly, girl. He scammed like basically whatever he scammed, he got to pay it back. I don't think it was the full 24 million. I think a lot of people are thinking that he took out 24 million dollars and he only got 20 months and he got out of a year. No, I think that the scam that he was a part of, they took 24, and I think out of the scam, the part that he had, the money that he got was like $1 or $2 million. But whatever it is, girl, he has to pay it back. I saw some people saying, girl, I would do 20 months. Girl, I mean, I would do 20 months or a year for 24, if you know, for $24 million, girl. I'm not money crazy like that. I'm not going to jail. I'm sorry. I'm just that girl. I'm just not jailfish. Girl, I'm just not. I'm not. Girl, I'm not sitting on no tickets. I'm not going to no jailhouse. Girl, I'm not participating in no scamming. Girl, I don't want no 24 million. Even if you tell me, Rodney, if you scam and they're gonna give you a year in prison, you can get out. You'll have your money. Girl, I'm still not doing it. It's not that deep for me. It's not. I don't know. Girl, I don't even know how girls spend a weekend in jail. I told y'all this story one time, so I had a whole bunch of tickets, girl. I paid them off. Now, it took me a while to pay them off, but baby, mama paid them off, okay? So, I had a whole bunch of tickets, right? And I knew somebody who, basically this girl who I knew, she was telling me that sometimes if you go turn yourself in, that you can do like a 3-for-1, right? So they'll do, like you turn yourself in to sit your tickets out. And sometimes they may have a special where they might do a 3-for-1 or 2-for-1. So if you sit in the jail for one day, they'll say you sit in 3 days. If you sit in jail for one day, they'll say you sit in for 2 days. But you don't know if they're even doing that until you go up there. I said, so girl, I'm not gonna know how much, how much this is gonna come out to be in days. I was like, girl, that's okay. Girl, I'm not. Girl, I'll go up there and people tell me, girl, you gonna be here for 3 months. Girl, I would have died. Girl, damn. Now, girl, if I go up there, y'all tell me, girl, you got to sit in the girl. You could sit if you sit in here from 8 to 5. Girl, okay. Now I ain't gonna lie. Could I do 8 hours at the jailhouse? You know what I'm saying? And girl, and all my tickets, would have been wiped clean. Okay, I probably could have did that, but I could have done it if that was the case. I know that wasn't the case because I had a lot of tickets, but I probably still wouldn't have did it. I'm not going. Girl, when I say I'm so against jail. I'm so against. God, I'm so against jail. And girl, jail and prison is two different things. It's the same thing to me. Girl, county jail is the same thing as the prison where the murderers and everybody else be. If you ask me, it's all the same, even though it's really not the same. But in my eyes, it's the same. I don't want to go to neither one of them. Okay. But I'm too thick for jail. Girl, I'm too thick for jail. I'm too thick for jail. I'm too thick for prison. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Girl, they had me girl, but that would have me walking around that prison with my shirt tied up in the knot in the front. Talking about I'm somebody's wife. Now, girl, I be kicking and playing on here talking about, girl, what's up, what's tea, but girl, no, 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 I'm not nobody's wife. Ain't gonna never be nobody's wife. I'm not tying my shirt up in the front. Girl, I'm so sorry, sir. I don't know what y'all saw on YouTube, but girl, no. I'm a grown ass man. Okay? Mm-mm. 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 But yeah, he's out of prison after a year. Again, I don't think that he had, got 24 million out of the scam. I just think that was probably the total from the scammers together. But y'all let me know. Ooh, child. Ooh, child, 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 child. I do want to talk about this though. Okay, I have a little bit more time. Okay. No, I'll talk about that in another video. Girl, listen to this. So TJ Holmes reportedly, listen. This is all this is all gossip, rumors. We don't know if this stuff is true. So we don't know if this is true. TJ Holmes reportedly buys promise ring for Amy Robach to show how committed they are to each other, insider claims. So according to reports, TJ Holmes was recently spotted purchasing a gold promise ring with a keychain to hang on it. Allegedly, he gifted the shiny accessory to Amy Robach for her 50th birthday. Photographers reportedly captured TJ Holmes at the David Yurman's downtown Manhattan store where he walked away with an 18 karat gold Unity cable ring that cost $650. Listen, I ain't got no money. I ain't got $650 to spend on no ring. Because $650 sound funny for like in rich people world, because they say Amy Robach has a net worth of $50 million. So it just sounds funny that this man is giving this woman who has a net worth of $50 million, supposedly, a $650 ring. That don't mean that she is not appreciative of the $650 ring. But it's kind of like, girl, Jay-Z. Well, no, it's not the same thing. But it's kind of like somebody giving like Nicki Minaj a $650 ring. She would be like, "Oh, thank you, it's so sweet, it's so nice." Because she'll be like, "Girl." Does that make sense? What I'm saying? Listen, again, I ain't got no money, girl. I ain't even got no money to go buy no $650 ring. So, girl, shout out to TJ. At least he can afford to go buy one for that woman. The 45-year-old then went over to Tiffany and Company where he purchased a gold chain and was spotted looping the ring onto it to see how it looked. TJ and Amy are more in love than ever. Girl, let me say something. I thought it was cute when Ray Janae got her little promise ring from that little boy she dating. I think that's cute. I thought it was age appropriate. I did. And then like Ray Janae is not that old. I think she's like early 20s, something like that. She's not that old. Like, girl, it's cute. But what did I tell y'all? I said, now, girl, I ain't gonna talk about y'all hoes. Now, when you 40 and 50 getting promise rings from niggas, girl, I wish I would be 50 years old and a man give me a promise ring. Girl, a promise ring? Girl, if you don't get this shit, girl, I would have threw that shit in the trash can. It ain't even got to do with the price. All BS aside, it don't have nothing to do with the price. It's got to do with the fact that this woman is 50 years old and you're reportedly giving her a promise ring at 50. Girl, at 50, girl, the only thing that you should be concerned about, if that's what you want to do, is an engagement ring and a wedding ring. That's it. They're the only rings I want on my finger. Oh, child. Oh, child. Shout out to Amy. Shout out to TJ. Hopefully they just, hopefully they, all right, honey. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.